Right. Now, this next act, I'm really excited to introduce him because this is his first time here at G&B, and not only that, some of you may have seen him behind the bar. Ooh. So, he is not behind the bar today, he is on the stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to raise the roof. Huge round of applause for Archie.
Hi guys, thank you. How have the drinks been poured you for the last 2 months? This is my first time ever on stage, so Rob, me and you are in the same scary boat together. We are. But yeah, so a little bit about myself. I'm 21 years old, and I'll be with you one day, don't worry. As of being 21, it means a few things. For starters, it means I'm absolutely broke, and my photo here's a key example of that. You might not be able to see it too well, but it's the only photo that's got the watermark still on it, because I couldn't afford to pay the photographer to get it removed. So, yeah, but I'll give him some free advertising. Remy Hunter Photography, get at it. But being 21 also means some other things. It means I'm at that awkward stage in life where I've got the confidence to go and speak to women, but not really the ability to form words in a sentence correctly to make them interested. Yeah, a bit like that. And one of my friends is a great example of this. We were on a night out once in a bar. He was chatting to this girl, and things were going great. They were sharing their interests, their hobbies, and they were really, really getting along. And then for some reason, they got talking on the discussion of fighting, as you do when you're trying to impress someone. And what he tried to say to this girl was, he's worried about getting into fights because what if he was to punch someone and they would end up dying? Not that likely, but it is a possibility. You could hit them, they could hit their head, they could die. That's not what he said to this girl, though. He looked her dead in the eye and said, you see, I don't get into fights because if I punch someone, I might kill them. Yeah, needless to say, she lost interest very quickly. And being young, dumb, and intoxicated doesn't just stop at the dumb things you say, it continues far into the dumb things you do. And I'm very guilty of that. And anyone here have been kicked out of a club for a really dumb reason? And I don't mean like doing something bad, I mean doing something really dumb. And I guarantee James fucking has. So have I. I got kicked out of the club in Liverpool for stealing rocks from the smoking area. In my defense, really nice rocks. But I'll set the scene. So in the smoking area was a stream that went right through the middle, filled with these big rocks. I looked at one, thought, that looks amazing, need that on my windowsill, you're coming home with me. Grabbed it, put it in my pocket. Now that was too easy. That heist went too well. I needed another one. So I grabbed another in my pocket, and another, and I filled up every pocket on my jacket and on my jeans. Until I got a grab on my shoulder from a Scouse bouncer, and he goes, what you doing there, lads? What you got in your pocket? Nothing, you got rocks in your pocket, don't you? Yeah, I've got. And he made me empty my pockets in front. He emptied a total of 9 rocks from my pocket. He then took me over to the other bouncers and made me explain to them what I was doing. So I had to stand, I'm sorry, like a 10-year-old kid, I'm sorry. I wasn't 10, like a 10-year-old in school. Explained, I'm very sorry, I was nicking rock. Yeah, you're fucking sovereign to get out. And that bouncer didn't know. My jacket had an inside pocket. They didn't get all the rocks, so here is a rock all the way from Moloko in Liverpool. It's a pretty good rock, right? I don't have much time left, so I'll leave you with one thing. I got 2 minutes. Shit, this is going better than I thought it would. I'll long this out. So, a few weeks ago, I was actually having a really, really bad time. I was struggling, barely getting by, and really battling demons. By those demons, I mean pollen. Yeah, hay fever, the big HF. Really struggling. So to try and solve this, because I refuse to be beaten by trees, I went to Sainsbury's and I tried to buy 4 packs of hay fever tablets to try and solve this. I went to the self-checkout, those amazing things, and I scanned my first one, not a problem. Second one, no problemo. Third one, and it pops up with a message saying, sorry, you can only buy a maximum of 2 pain-killing products. For anyone that doesn't know, this is because they're worried about people buying loads of paracetamol, taking them all at once and killing themselves. Now, I understand prevention, but here's my thought process. Has there ever been anyone ever who's been in a really bad place, gone to Sainsbury's, tried to buy 6 packs of paracetamol. The till said no, and they've just gone, oh, I really wanted to kill myself today, but I don't want to go to 2 shops. You guys have been amazing. Thank you.